Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free MLB baseball previews and predictions today for Wednesday. It is October 11th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your wacky Wednesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, let's go to game number one today in the triple-header playoff baseball day. And first game today will be at 5:07 Eastern. You got the Philadelphia Phillies hosting the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta, a little bit of momentum switch there in the game number two, where they had a 4-1 deficit to overcome, and they won that game 5-4. Now today, you got the bookmakers making Nola and the Phillies a 125 favorite. 9 is the total, and the computer pick gonna lean with Philadelphia in this one. 4.85 to 4.83, the over-under, landing on 9.68. Looking at the value index, we did have Philadelphia listed at minus 128.2, and you're getting fair market value at 125. And looking at the chance of winning on the percentage play, Philadelphia 54.7% compared to 45.3 for the Braves, which I like because anytime you can get the underdog on the percentage play at 40% or higher, you got to give it some consideration. And I will consider the Atlanta Braves today. And I think I'm going to take them on the run line. And I'll tell you a few reasons why. Number one, look at Philadelphia's record against A-type teams this year. 3-7 straight up. And for the Atlanta Braves, 21-14 against B-type teams on the road. And Atlanta, pretty good record on the road this year. 52-29. And I'm going to take Atlanta plus 1.5 runs. You know what? You got a very Atlanta, a veteran-led team in the Braves. And for Philadelphia, you know, we'll see if that momentum shift in game number 2 really affects them in game number 3 here. But you got Aaron Nola going up against A.J. Smith-Sawyer. I don't see him going deep, but I do like the Atlanta Braves plus 1.5 runs. And you're laying minus 173. So take that Geico Insurance, take Atlanta plus 1.5 runs. Speaking of veteran-led teams, Dusty Baker and the Houston Astros coming off a big 9-1 win yesterday. Now today, Joe Ryan going to toe the rubber here against Jose Urquidy of the Houston Astros. And even though the computer pick does like Houston here, the Minnesota Twins, I'm going to lean with Houston. I'm going right back to the well. I said it yesterday. Take that Geico Insurance. Take the plus 1.5 runs. Even though it's going up higher now, it's at minus 197. I don't care. I'd rather have a little bit more money spent on that insurance, a plus 1.5 run. A veteran-led team like Houston, they've been there, defending champions. I'm going to take Houston. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. And when you look at the percentage play, 53.8% for Minnesota, which is the favorite, so it's normal, but 43.2 for the Houston Astros. And if you look at the value index, the bookmakers are not even sure they trust them, right? Minus 131 is what I have as a value. And where I get this number is like anytime Minnesota's at home this year against A-type teams, this was the average line. And look at that, the bookmakers giving you a little bit of a discount today at minus 119. And for the Houston Astros on the road against those B-type teams with a 50 or 59.9 win percentage, 21-11 on the season. But here's the kicker. Look at this. Houston on the road last 2 months, 17-5 straight up. So give me Houston plus 1.5 runs, and we'll see if we can get that job done. All right, speaking of veteran-led teams, the Dodgers, they're in tough. They're facing elimination today against Brandon Pfaff and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have scored 15 runs last 2 games off a 4-2 win in their last contest, 11-4 in game number 1. And looking at the computer pick, we're going to lean with the Dodgers, 4.91 to 4.08, the over-under at 8.99. Looking at the value index, you can see the bookmakers. You know, they're going with the Dodgers here at minus 150. I had them listed at minus 137. Again, when you get a public team like Houston, like LA, like the Braves, they're a little bit overvalued, and this is the case here with Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn, if you look at his ERA on the year, a 5.73 ERA. He should not be a minus 150 favorite. I had him listed about 137. And again, look at the Dodgers on the road against B-type teams, 17-8, but this is the one I want, 15-9-1 to the over. I got a feeling the Dodgers, they're going to come out swinging today, obviously, with their facing elimination. Arizona, nothing to lose in game number 3, except for, game number 3, but, they want to win this game. They're going to want to do well, and if they can, it's like having the champ on the ropes right now, right? Even though LA is not the champs. But you got a good team like the Dodgers. You can eliminate them at home, and hopefully it's a big crowd and the energy is going to be alive. I got to think you got to go over the total here today. 57% is the Kogo, and Arizona coming in on a 4-game win streak. And if you look at their record as a home underdog this season, it's respectable, I guess you can say. 12-19. When you're an underdog, you're not expected to win. But what's really encouraging me to take the over, they give up 5.1 runs per game, while the LA Dodgers on the road as a favorite, 5.89 runs for. So I see a lot of runs being scored here today, and I'm going to go over the total today between the Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. So give me the Atlanta Braves plus 1.5 runs, give me Houston plus 1.5 runs, and give me the over in the Dodgers D-backs game. All right, folks, there you have it. That is my Major League Baseball previews and predictions today for Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday, October 11th, and hopefully it cashes you a nice winning ticket. And we'll be back here on Thursday on the live stream, and hopefully you guys have yourself a great rest of your day. Cheers.